Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do face of the day, or not face of the day, eye look of the day. And we are going to be scratching off 2 palettes from our list today. Now, the reason why I decided to go ahead and do this video separate, we will typically scratch off a palette from the list when I do the palette bingo or the roulette wheel, the get ready with me. I typically do it then. But the reason why I'm going to do a whole separate video, or why I'm doing a whole separate video, is because we will have 2 palettes to scratch off, and I want to talk about it a little bit. I want to talk about some of the shadows and review the one that was from the last palette bingo, which was this one. Remember? I have used it up completely. You're also going to see a picture here soon. I'm going to show you a picture of the eye look that I came up with. And then today I finished it off using this. So I'll explain all of that so that none of this gets confusing. And then we'll talk about the lipstick and then we'll talk about the liner. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this really, really quickly before I let you know. We'll talk about the eye look. This palette was in the palette bingo number 4. Okay, and we're going to be moving on to palette bingo number 5, but not in this video. It'll be next. The ones that the roulette wheel picked for me and that I had to use were these shadows right here. Okay, I'll put a link here if you want to look at that video. It's a get ready with me. And basically, I put all of these colors into the wheel and it had to generate 4 for me. And those are the 4 that I had to use and come up with the eye look. And so, yeah. Okay, so it was these here. Now, this is Adore. This is Desire, this is Passion, which is my favorite, and this is Sweetie Pie, and I use that. So the rest of the shadows I had to use. I did do another get ready with me. It was kind of like a bonus because it was Valentine's Day. And so I did do a look, so I'll put that video here, and I used some of the remaining shadows. Well, today, to finally use up this palette, the only shadows that I needed to use left was this one right here and this one right here. That was it. These 2. That was it. Because it was just the 2 shadows, I decided to go ahead and pull another palette. And it was a small palette, so I was able to use it. And that was the Smashbox. This is in Repost. Hashtag Repost, and it was these. I used all these today, and then the 2 that were remaining from the Love palette from Too Faced. So now I'm going to tell you what I did. So I did pull out the Stila palette. This is in my project pan. My goal with this one is to use it up. Give you a little sneak peek of that, how it looks. But what I did was I actually used this shadow right here. I use this shadow, and I think you could see it. It's just a little bit right here, just a very, very tiny bit. I use this shadow right here from this palette. And then I went ahead straight away, I went into this shadow right here into the crease. Okay, now I did not, as you can tell, I did not pull it all the way in. I did not. I kind of just wanted to focus it right here and then blow it out like that. You could see it right there. And I'm going to get close, and then I'll do some swatches because I want to talk about certain shadows. And then this right here, I put it all over it right here. All this right here. Okay, this was my highlight, which I put here, and then I put a little bit here. And this one right here, I put it right here on the outer corner, and then I pulled it in a little bit. I didn't really even put it on the crease at all, this one right here. And then this one, I ended up putting it, to brighten up the look, I ended up putting it in the socket of my eye right here, on the socket. And then I did bring it up a little bit right here, just between the brow bone highlight and that one from Stila. That sort of brush pink or blush pink right there. But I put it right here, mainly right here to brighten up the look. Okay, so I'm going to get close And then we're going to talk about the shadows. So let me get closer.
That is no longer my eyes, that yours and yours only. But for us, I'm safe. You should slide, 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 slide through. Come through right now. It's only 4:22, yeah. Lay down on my front lawn with the fires up. We get skies opened up. We get skies to blanket us. Skies wanna blanket us. I wanna blanket us. Take us out of space. Let the constellation take us. Don't go too fast, babe. I just wanna feel everything. I wanna feel.
Okay, so there is the eye look. Now, let's talk about two colors in particular, okay? Because I was wearing what I was wearing, the first thing I saw in my drawer was this one. I thought, nope, this is it. This is what I'm going to use. Let's talk about this color right here. Let's go ahead and swatch this one, okay? As you can see, it's like a dual chrome. A dual chrome. I'm going to really buff it on my arm and my hand so you can see. I was so impressed. So impressed with this one right here. So there it is. And then I was just, oh my gosh, I was so impressed with that. Let me tell you, it goes on beautifully, okay? Not powdery, nothing like that. Beautifully, but it blows out amazing. Like, it's like one of those colors that the more you're buffing and buffing and buffing, just the more beautiful it gets. Just the more beautiful it gets. And I absolutely love it. Let's talk about this lavender color, shall we? Again, very impressed. Very impressed with it. Look, oh my goodness, guys. Look at that. I'm like, why haven't I ever pulled you? Why haven't I ever used you? I never use this palette. And so this is why I like this challenge, because in part, the goal is to use all of my shadows, regardless of size. Like I said, this one will not be on a roulette wheel. But also, it's fun because the ones that do get to go in the roulette wheel, which are about 80 plus, then once it picks the palette, then once I get the palette, I get another roulette wheel. I put all the shades of that palette into the wheel, and then it generates 4. And then that's what I do the get ready with me. This time, though, you got 2 from me, only because it was Valentine's Day. And I had said in that video that I was sick, and so I just needed to get out of the bed. And so it gave me an excuse to do another get ready with me. But anyway, there you go. There are those. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette here, little trio. I'm going to give you a good swatch on that one, the highlighting color. And this is also extremely gorgeous. Look at that. It has some pink flexing in there. Look at that. So I just think all the way around, I really was impressed with this. And I don't know, I kind of like the eye look. What do you guys think? Last little look for you guys. There you go. Okay, so we are going to be able to scratch off the palettes, both of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our list. Right. So we have Too Faced Love Palette, which is right here. Too Faced Love Palette. So let's go ahead and scratch that off. Okay, and then we are going to find Smashbox, the hashtag repost palette. Okay, and it's right here. Smashbox repost, and I also put on the side trio, and I put lavender. The reason why I did that is because this tells me that this is not going to go on the wheel. That's why, because like I said, it has to have at least, I think the shadows that I put on the roulette wheel, or the palettes, I'm sorry, the palettes that I put on the roulette wheel had to have at least 6 shadows, at least. That's why I put that in parentheses, because I knew it wasn't going to be on the wheel. Okay, repost. Another one. There we go, 2. We are doing this, guys. Doing this. Now, okay, real quickly, just my thoughts. This one right here, you guys know how I feel about this. Absolutely stunning, amazing, love it. The shadows are, they just buff out beautifully. They go on beautifully. I was very impressed. They're not chalky, they're not powdery, they're not uberly soft either. They're just perfect. Perfect. Love this. Can't wait to use the other one. I have 2. Let me show you real quickly. I'll show you real quick. I have this one. It's called On Location. So we'll use this one. Okay. Now, I'll give you a quick little review on the Too Faced Love. This has been with me for a long time. I use it pretty much every Valentine's Day to create Valentine's Day look. I'm not going to get rid of this one. It's one of my absolute favorites. I kind of wish, though, now that I really used it all up in kind of one shot kind of thing, you know, usually I use it and then I put it away and then I don't see it for a while. But now that I've really been able to use them, really do kind of wish it does have more mattes in here. That would have been nice. I think it's missing the mattes. But you know, it's nice. Like these here, these have a lot of shimmer, some of them satin, some of them. But yeah, it would have been nice to have a matte. I think that would be nice. But other than that, I have plenty of mattes in my collection that I could pull from. I'm not getting rid of it. My favorite, absolutely, Passion. I'm going to give you the last swatcheroo to Passion. Has a very plummy color with a lot of gold flexing in there. Look at that. I'll put it next to these. I was also tempted to use it today, but I was like, no. There you go. It's that one right there. A lot of gold flexing in there. Really, really pretty. Love it. I just want to talk about the lipstick. I don't like it. I don't like the color. I was going to add it to a project pan. And I will be doing my update on that, guys. I'm working on also how to sort of come to you guys with updates. I saw a friend of mine. She did her project pan update and I like the way she does hers. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the way she does it. It's just that I need to sort of register things, and you'll see. I'm going to explain everything to you guys. So I'll probably be here at some point at the end of February with an update and show you everything. Anyways, I was going to add this to that. This is from Kat Von D. I'm not sure the color. Mother. I really don't like pink. Certain pinks. Maybe a pink with a little bit more blue. I don't know. I don't like it. So what I did was I put my Buxom in Purple Haze. I put that on top to give it a little bit more of that. On here, I could tell it has a little bit more blue than this one. I put that on top. Saying is, I was gonna put this one in there, but no, I'm not liking the way I look. The other thing too, just really quickly, the liner. I was gonna do the black liner, and then this is in my project pan, and I did use this for the first time ever since buying it. It's from Makeup Geek, and I believe it's called Indigo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and I put that as a liner. And I thought, oh, would that be too much? But I don't think so. What do you guys think? I don't think so. It's nice. Very creamy, very nice. I have a lot of crepiness on my lid. So for me, the fact that it didn't drag is really nice. It just sort of glided on really nicely. So I did that instead of your typical black. So I just wanted to show you that. But I'll do an update on that one as well. Well, that's an update for you because I didn't get to use that at all. It's the first time I used it today. Okay, my friends, that's it. That's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like the eye look. Let me know. And I will see you guys very soon. So look out for palette bingo number 5. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye.